guys, welcome back to another video. Today, of course, I'm joined by the pregnant, beautiful Maggie Meg, and we are gonna be playing a game of agree to disagree, but all with parenting things, which we haven't really talked about, to be honest with you.
That's kind of scary territory, but let's do it.
Let's jump right into it. We've never really talked about this, and I feel like this can be it can be touchy and things that we just gotta figure out. So let's get right into it. Number one, you're gonna take turns every single night getting up for the baby. 1, 2, 3. Agree. Really?
I personally don't think it'll be like every single night we'll take turns, because I'm going to be staying at home with the baby and you're still working. So like it doesn't really make sense for us to take turns when you have to go to work and I don't.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like it makes sense to do it every single night, because then you're just like constantly not sleeping. Like it should be like 3 days and then 3 days and then 3 days and then 3 days or something like that. Like I feel like there's a better arrangement here.
So I guess I'm gonna go against everything I just said, because I know I said we haven't talked about this. This one we have talked about. Essentially what we're thinking, and everything's subject to change, obviously. Like Megan said, she's gonna be done working because, you know, taking care of the baby is a full-time job. I'm still gonna be working because we need to survive. So I think the days before I film, I'm gonna go sleep in the guest room so I can like actually sleep and actually be able to film. And whenever I get tired, like really, really tired, I get a little cranky and like—
A little?
Okay, chill.
It wouldn't make sense for you to be taking the night shift when you have to work, but also like for whatever period of time in the beginning, baby's gonna breastfeed. So it is gonna be mostly me, and like eventually we'll transition to a bottle and you can do it too, but ultimately like, yeah, it's probably not gonna be perfectly even.
And I'll say this now and I'll probably, who knows how true it'll be, but I'm super excited. I wanna be a part of that. Like I wanna get up in the middle of the night. All right, question number 2. You will let your baby cry it out. 1, 2, 3.
Agree to an extent.
To a degree?
Not like if they're just like wailing, inconsolable, like I'm not gonna leave him in there crying like that. But if it's like whimpering for 5 to 10 minutes, sure, like he can put himself to sleep, but I'm not gonna let him like literally lose his mind.
Yeah, but at the same time, he's a man and he's a grown man. He can make his own decisions.
He's a 2-day-old grown man. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's a
no,
grown
I guess
man.
we wouldn't be sleep training him at 2 days old, but
no.
Yeah, no. I mean, like agree to an extent, he'll cry it out, but we're not gonna like leave him completely unattended if he's really inconsolable.
You will spoil your kid with more than they need because you can afford it. 1, 2, 3. Disagree.
Not on the basis of like because I can afford it, but just like I know I'm gonna spoil him. Like I can't help it. There's no way I'm not going to.
I'm gonna spoil him too, but I'm also gonna make damn sure, especially as he gets older. Like when he's a baby, he won't know the difference. We could get him nothing, he'd feel the same as if we got him a ton of things. But once he's like growing up, I'm gonna make it very, very well known that he needs to work for whatever he has.
Yeah, of course he's gonna have a good work ethic, but I also I know he's gonna be spoiled. I'm not gonna be able to help myself. There's no doubt in my mind.
Especially with him being the first kid. And not only is he the first kid, but he's also the first grandkid for my parents and Megan's parents. He's gonna have a lot of shit.
Spoiled. Yeah, if we don't spoil him, our parents will, so there's really like no way around that one.
You're going to let your kid play outside without you there. 1, 2, 3. Agree.
Agree again to an extent. If he can play outside in our backyard all day long, or like in the neighborhood with kids, but if it gets dark out, I don't want him out there by himself because people are bad. There's some bad people out there and I just don't trust the world. I trust him, but.
Times have changed since when we were kids. When I was a kid, it was like, all right, yep, go outside. We were in the front of the house. We wouldn't come back until nightfall and we didn't have cell phones and nobody was checking in on us.
No, ours was literally like, yeah, sure, play in the cul-de-sac, go down the street to your friend's house, ride your bikes, like whatever. Just when the street lights turn on, that's your sign you have to come home for dinner. And that was the only reason, like it wasn't like you have to come home when the lights go on. It was like, come home because that's dinner time. Like that was the reason I came home. Like it was just.
So animalistic, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Lights are on, dinner's ready.
Megan is going to be a helicopter mom. 1, 2, 3. Agree.
Strongly agree.
Strongly agree. Like Megan
just,
is a helicopter mom with Scout.
I'm an anxious person. I can't help it. I just I come up with these terrible scenarios in my head. Like even if Steven doesn't respond to me for a couple hours and like he's at home, I'm like, oh my God, he probably like had a heart attack and died and I need to get home right now and check on him.
No, you're gonna be amazing, Mom, but you're gonna have to take a chill pill once or twice.
I'm gonna try my best.
Family needs to ask permission before kissing our child. Or baby, let's go. 1, 2, 3,
Agree.
disagree.
I knew
no
you were gonna say
matter
that.
what we do, they're gonna do it. I promise.
No. Because he's being born during flu season, RSV season, and like the time when everyone gets sick.
Okay.
I'm sorry, like you're
Who
not kissing my
cares
child.
about Radio Shack?
Boy, if you don't.
This is like something.
Yeah. Anyway.
This is something I feel so strongly about. Like, I don't care if you want to kiss him or not. I'm not risking his life when he doesn't have an immune system just so you can get satisfaction of kissing my child. Like, sorry, no, not gonna happen. I'm so dead serious about this. Like, they are not allowed to kiss him. Not on the face, not on the hands. If you want to kiss his feet, whatever. Like, he's not gonna eat his feet at 1 day old, but no, not gonna happen.
Jace, do me a favor, just put rain behind her and then a big thunder strike. You're going to let your kids do things that are wrong just so they can learn a lesson. 1, 2, 3. Agree.
I guess it, again, like depends on the context, but yeah, like I want him to learn.
Heroin.
I want him to learn from his own mistakes. Like I don't want him to just assume things because we tell him it's wrong. Like I want him to understand.
I think it'll be on a case-by-case basis,
Yeah,
but
that's fair.
for the most part, I think I do want to have him make his own mistakes so he can learn from them.
Yeah.
Is it okay to spank your child? 1, 2, 3. Agree.
I'm gonna go with disagree on this one.
When it comes to this, obviously context. We're not talking about beating. We're talking about a little spank on the tush. It's the same thing with Scout. We have this little vibration collar. Whenever he gets like too far ahead of us, we give him a little vibration and he comes back. He's like, okay, I got you. It's not a painful thing.
Like this is totally personal preference, but I personally feel like spanking just breeds like more negativity than there needs to be. Like I think there are so many better ways to discipline and like help them learn and understand than like smacking them on the butt.
Parenting is going to be hard. 1, 2, 3.
Strongly agree.
I don't even think we need to talk about that. That's a given. Yeah. But it's gonna be the most rewarding thing.
Yeah, and there are so many joyful moments, but yeah, it's not gonna be easy by any means.
We will get a nanny. 1, 2, 3. Disagree.
Yeah, I don't think we will. There's no need. If I'm working from home, then, or if I'm not working, then why would we get a nanny?
All right, we're gonna do one more, just so we're not dragging on here.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
I feel like, is this gonna be like the toughest one or something? Is that
No,
why you're...
not at all.
Why do you have to think so long? This is a tough one.
You will allow your child to have their own social media. 1, 2, 3. Agree.
Agree. I think there like comes an age frame for it. Like they have to have some sort of maturity to like be able to handle social media because it's gotten so much worse as it's like grown.
And who knows what it's gonna be when they are like old enough to even be able to do it.
Yeah. But I would like him to like have a little bit more maturity. Like I don't think he should have it at like 11 or 12. I think he probably should wait until he's like at least 16. But I know that's like hard to restrict a kid if like everyone else socially is doing it around him.
Yeah, we gotta see what all the cool kids are doing, honestly. Like
he has to be cool.
He has to be cool. So like, we'll see. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to smash the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel because we're actually close to 100,000 subscribers now, which is pretty insane.
Yeah. I'm really hoping we hit it by the end of the year. We've got
We're going
a couple
to.
more months.
Let's hit it before he's born. When we hit 100,000 subscribers, we might do a name reveal.
That's a good incentive. All right, 100,000 subscribers, we'll do a name reveal. You heard it here first.
We love you guys, and we'll see you next time. Peace.